Hello everybody, today I'll be doing a review on my 10-inch dobsonian. To be more specific, it's a Skywatcher Classic 250p, which is the Skywatcher's model of the 10-inch dobsonian, solid tube, manual. Why did I buy this telescope? So, I wanted an upgrade from my 70mm refractor, which as you can probably imagine, it is not very good on majority of targets. Planets was alright, but you can watch that review on my channel. Next, we have pros and cons of this telescope. So some of the cons are obviously the weight and portability, because this thing in total weighs around 50-60 pounds, which if you're not strong can be very, very tedious to get outside, even if it's 10-20 feet. As I said, the portability, which also factors in with the weight, but it's separate. Even if you separate the actual telescope and the mount, they still weigh a lot. Some of the pros of this telescope. So on the bright side, we have a giant 10-inch mirror with a secondary mirror. This is a Newtonian design or reflector, whatever you want to call it. Light comes in, goes to the mirror, gets bounced back into this, into the focuser. You focus the light with an eyepiece, and you see an image. Obviously, you get great planetary detail with this. Massive telescope, really sharp views. Also great for deep sky observing. If you get a correct oxygen-free filter like I have, the Explore Scientific one, you can actually see nebulas, like the Ring Nebula. So, here you have our eyepieces. So, we have our 12.5mm 70-degree wide-angle eyepiece. Here it is. Just your standard Skywatcher one. So these two come with the telescope, and this is a 20mm wide-angle 70-degree eyepiece. So these eyepieces in general are quite good. The only issue I find with them is around the edges. Sometimes you might find chromatic aberration, also might look a bit unfocused, which is quite common with these eyepieces. I just don't know why it happens. Probably just the design of the lenses and stuff in these eyepieces. But overall, they are quite good. So, should you buy this telescope? Now, that's quite a good question. So, the 10-inch dobsonian is quite big and is quite, immobile. But if you don't have the money or the space for it, Skywatcher does do 8 and 6-inch dobsonians, which are way smaller than the 10. But if you are going for a 10, I would recommend it only because of the price and what you can see. The details you can see on planets and also in deep sky nebulas, with the correct filters obviously, are absolutely amazing. It has really transformed how I view and what is astronomy for me. Overall, I would probably recommend this telescope, and I would probably rate it an 8 out of 10. Those -2 points are only because of, you guessed it, the weight and also the portability. It's a very heavy telescope and quite hard to move. Myself, I can't carry the OTA 20 feet without my back hurting, which is quite an interesting thing given I've bought the telescope.